Take me wherever.
Oh, great. Are we ready?
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Now you're doming. So like you're doming.
By saying, are we ready?
You female top.
Yeah, I'm a fop.
Fops. Let's bring back fops. Okay, I'm here.
Please. We're good?
Yes. I feel like we used to play an improv game with fop in the title.
Oh, yeah.
Like
zip, zap, zop, and then we would do zip, zap, fop. And then zip, zap, hop. Look, there were a bunch of them, and everyone got to add one every time.
Yeah.
Great.
Rose knows.
Where does your journey begin, your improv journey? Oh, my God. You grew up in North Carolina, right?
Yes. So I grew up in North Carolina. And funny, fat, brown. So I feel like that brings you to comedy, right?
Yes.
Or like,
and to a great title for a memoir when
right?
you're ready to write it.
I am.
Fat, funny, and brown.
Fat, funny, brown. Yeah. I think like that brings you to comedy. I remember I was using comedy to like shield myself from bullies in middle school. Mm-hmm. And I think I was like doing reading before I knew I was gay.
Oh, interesting.
Like I remember being like saying a mean cunty thing about someone and like other just peers and students being like, that's funny. Say something mean about that person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And I want to hear some examples of like you reading when you're a little kid.
I wish I could fully remember. I got really I'm not going to say they were good, but one of them was I got in like such trouble because I was just like obsessed with vulgarity.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. And I like got in trouble for like saying just horrible things to a girl who was bullying me.
Uh-huh.
But she went to the principal first. So she got the upper hand on that. And I had to go. It literally made no sense. I'm going to say this and it is unbelievably vulgar and it makes no sense. So trigger warning.
Trigger warning. And if you have a child in the car with you, turn the volume down.
It didn't make sense. She did not have queer parents.
Okay.
But I said to this girl, this is fucking crazy. Your dyke moms suck each other's cocks. What? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah.
But I guess I just knew vulgar words would get her.
And talk about hitting the gas. Like that's a swear that's like, it includes it's an insulting slur when used in that way. Your dyke moms.
She didn't have moms.
Right. Yeah.
And if she did have moms, why would they have cocks?
But you broke boundaries with that. You created a new reality.
Something dada with my insults, but it was crazy. Anyway, I got in trouble and I had to go to the principal and like say, and like I had to like underline and say the words I said to her. And I was like,
that's even funnier. Yeah. We want you to say it again, and we want you to write 1,000 times. Her dyke moms do not suck each other's cocks, and we want you to read it on morning announcements.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. But I don't know. That's when I got in trouble for it, but it didn't stop me.
Yeah,
I just had to use that as a tool. But I had I would say the thing that really springboarded was I had a really nice theater teacher in high school, Daniel Seaman.
Okay.
Right.
We'll just let it go.
And everyone knew, and he knew so much so that he was like, call me C. Ha ha ha. You know, like everyone knew. It was funny, but he was really nice. And like they did a thing where they separated everyone in this like theater program between like drama kids and funny kids, and like they had different things like ETC were the drama kids, Ensemble Theater Company.
Oh, yes.
And they did Laramie Project.
Yes.
And then Domino was the comedy kids. And we just like literally 9 times out of 10 would just stage SNL sketches.
Amazing.
It was just like so funny that like I've talked to other kids. This was like a thing that some people used to do in high school theater. I don't know why. Anyway.
Was like transcribe SNL sketches and do them?
Yeah.
It's such a funny idea.
It's so silly to think.
Imagining a high school kid trying to be Phil Hartman or Chris Farley. It's like these singular people who are adults. And yeah, it's funny.
We did Dissing Your Dog on stage. If you remember that Will Ferrell sketch.
No.
It's a Will Ferrell sketch where he just talks about like dogs understand humiliation. So you can basically guilt them into behaving. Right, whatever. He very much to my face said, you don't need to do drama. He was like, you're funny, You have good timing. Keep doing that.
Domino for life.
Domino for life. And that's when I was like, okay, I'll do this. And I think that began my obsession with comedy theater and then improv and everything else.
Yeah. When did you discover improv? College. Yep.
I did a really sad play. Again, why was I doing drama? I literally did this play and it sounds stupid. I got the lead by accident. Mm-hmm. I just auditioned.
Sick brag, bro.
Pretty sick, right?
I wasn't even trying. I was just walking nearby and I booked every lead for the whole semester.
There's this really sad German play called Wojciech.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the lead of Wojciech.
Is that a Brecht play?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We
sad.
pronounced it Wojciech, but
That's
I don't
correct.
know. Okay.
That's for sure correct.
And also, I don't know if it's Brecht. I can't remember, but yeah.
Georg Buchner.
Oh, there we go.
I think that's the playwright. Wow,
okay.
It just went back in my brain. But I got the lead, so insane, really sad, weird play where a man has like a psychotic religious episode and he like kills his wife because he thinks the sky's on fire.
Uh-huh.
Very, whenever it was like 1800s German.
Yeah, relevant. Very good they chose that play.
Relatable.
Yeah, relatable.
And us, as college kids, could easily step into these roles and inhabit them. It was so strange. Anyway, so then I did that play. I was like, oof, that sucked. I hated that. So let me go do something like aggressively not this. Mm-hmm. And I took an improv class.
And what was that? Was it short form? Was it?
It was there was a local comedy theater. And I think you know the person who ran this comedy theater.
I won't
ask
any follow-ups. Yep.
Yes. But it was just like a local little improv comedy theater. And then I got involved with the college's comedy theater. And it just proliferated from there.
Great. Amazing.
Yeah, just a lot. Yeah, I just loved it. It was just like, this is so fun. It's so creative.
Yeah. Did you feel like you were having success at it right away? Or did it take a while for you to kind of get what you were doing?
That's what a good question. Impossible to answer.
Sure.
But I'm going to try. I think I was fun. I don't know if I was good, but I think I was just like fun. And I think there was, I don't know, I guess I recognize that someone was like, you're fun. You're silly.
Right.
I think there was some positive feedback for sure. Because I don't think I don't think I would have continued otherwise.
Well, and there's a lot to be said at that stage of the game for the enthusiasm card, where it's like, we're all learning how to do this. Mm-hmm. None of us are like, knocking it out of the park yet. But if I'm like excited to do it and I'm, confidently coming back on stage every time and taking a swing,
I cringe because I can now remember like coming in those early days, like coming to an improv show with an idea already in my head. You know what and just being like, I'm going to find a way to do this. I'm
going to do my hamster in the butt idea and it's going to kill.
I remember being like, I'm going to do a scene about Juno. I don't know how.
Oh, funny.
But it's in the zeitgeist, so I'm going to give this audience some pop culture.
I'm going to give them, a canon of this indie film.
And I did. And I remember the audience going, huh? And being like, oh, shit.
Right.
They know. They know that came from nowhere.
Right. That have been found out. You're not the first guest on this podcast to describe that scene of them coming up with an idea on the way to the show or trying to plan what they're going to work in or whatever.
Right.
Get me to LA. Did you come out here with the goal of being an actor, being a comedian?
I came out with a bad internship.
What?
It was like the Chapel Hill like kind of screenwriter internship program. But I worked at True TV that summer.
Yes.
It was really bad because True TV before they used to do a lot of like disaster TV shows. And part of my job was researching disaster footage.
Oh, good Lord.
Horrible.
The footage.
Raw footage and looking for story in disaster footage. So, and I remember they used to have shows like dangerous cop crashes and natural disasters.
Where'd they get all these hours of raw footage?
I don't exactly know, but I actually don't even know. They would just be like, there's 8 hours of flood footage. You need to look for a story. So when that woman drifts down the river, see if there's a story in it.
This is such a bizarre approach. What a weird order of operations. Because like news articles exist and magazine features exist and Reader's Digest features that are like, I can't believe I'm alive. Find those stories and then get the footage that supports it rather than like, I'm going to watch someone burn for 2 hours and try to reverse engineer based on their screams.
So
who
crazy.
They're screaming for.
And I remember like being like, of course, being very gaslit by the people who work there because they were like, look, if you don't want to do this, someone else will.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like that was the attitude. So that sucked.
Yeah.
But it got me here.
Sure.
And I was happy to be here. And I had already really been exposed to UCB because in college, we would go to Del Close Marathon. DCM. So fun. So in college, I do have like really good burnt in memories of seeing like just unbelievably good improv shows at Del Close Marathon and then being like, okay, I have to do UCB when I come to LA. And I did like immediately like try to take, just started taking UCB classes.
Yeah, great.
And I met you pretty quickly after that. Yeah, because I think, when did boot camp start? 2008 or 2009?
2009, I think.
Okay, yeah. I moved here in 2008.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were that fresh of a strawberry when we had you.
Yeah.
Because even preceding boot camp, I had you in a practice group.
Yes.
Which is why you got picked for boot camp.
Oh, what a treat.
What a treat.
Remember that first boot camp?
Yes.
Felt like summer camp.
Shout out to Ryan Rosenberg.
Rose knows.
And Rose knows. And shout out to you.
And Rose came to, we like had like an after boot camp party, like when it finished that month at my old house because I used to live near Dodger Stadium.
Yes.
Whatever, it was cute.
That whole time was so cute.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it did feel like summer camp. It did also feel like it had that vibe of like when you do summer, like I used to do summer music theater in my hometown, and that feeling of like going into school when it's hot and muggy out and you go into the air conditioning and you all like rehearse together and then you go back out into the heat. It had that in a way that like,
oh my God, it was so good.
I wasn't used to here because most of the all of the stuff I was doing was at night. I wasn't like walking into in the heat of every day with my friends in shorts and then going into the AC and doing improv and then walking back out again. I don't know. Yeah.
I loved it. And you and Jim were there at the first time, which obviously is completely unsustainable. And I feel probably overly generous of you to both be there. But I think the first month y'all were like both there the whole time.
I think we were
so unsustainable, but it was really fun while it lasted.
Yeah. And maybe towards the end we started alternating days. But because we were trying to figure out what it was also and like how we were going to do it. Yeah, it was so fun.
It was really cool.
What were some like formative teachers or moments during your UCB?
You really were. I want to say you were really good at like getting an actual like making me act a little bit. I feel like you were like in a good way. You were like, that's really funny, but I think like you can add some actual acting to it to like then make that funny idea even more fun for the audience.
What if the sky was on fire because you had a spiritual episode? Let's try it again with that intention.
Yeah, no, but I thought that was like a great note that I feel like I now sometimes when I am coaching or teaching have passed that along.
Yeah.
Because I think my brain is a little bit more writerly. So like being forced to flex the muscle of act it a little bit made it better.
Yeah, and if I picture you in my mind's eye during that phase, you don't improvise like this anymore, but like I can see young you kind of like smiling through every line,
oh my God,
even if it was a serious moment, because you're just enjoying being on stage or maybe a little nervous or something.
Yes.
So yeah, some of that was trying to sand those corners down and be like, you have all the ideas correct and you're confidently holding your ground. Take the smile away because you're like breaking the news that someone's dog died or whatever it is. Like be in the Be in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your dog's gone.
Excuse me?
He was flattened.
We have to play this out. I'm gonna try to commit to the scene, and you have to play it like that. Okay. Hey, Dennis, what's up?
Hey, I have some bad news for you.
Oh, you're smiling.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Your dog. He was flattened.
Are you joking?
I just heard bad news is best given with a smile.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Are you a sociopath?
You don't feel better? No.
What?
What
do you mean he was flattened? By what?
Wait, hold on. Let me try again. He died immediately.
So funny. The giant grin.
The giant grin. Yeah.
My God.
That was a really good note too. No, you helped a lot.
What was the second note? Wasn't that all the same note? No.
I don't know. I guess it felt like maybe it was one note. But I was just remembering like, okay, yeah, like be in it. I guess those are the same. Like act it.
I didn't
act the funny idea.
Act the funny idea.
Yeah.
Sprinkle the Wojciech into your domino.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Your domino. Yes. That was good. Formative. So you were formative. I'm not just saying that because I'm on your podcast.
Great. Then we can move on because that's all I was fishing for. And we can just talk about something else for a while. Other teachers.
Drew DeFonso Marks.
Great. What was Drew's teaching style, or what did you get from him?
I think Drew was so excited about improv, just like so genuinely excited about improv. And I think he was so excited about like someone's personal voice, if that makes sense. So I think like that really helped when he was like so excited about like what made this person tick.
That's great.
Yeah.
Was that kind of like, did that unlock anything for you? Did it make you realize anything about your voice, or was he celebrating a voice that was already there?
That's a great question. Was it already? I mean, I think it was already there. You know what? Okay. I think I've always been a weird person trying to come across as normal. I think like once I think he was someone who's just like, you're weird.
Oh, that's great.
In a really good way. Like, and now I'm better at just being like, I'm weird. I'm delightful, but I'm definitely weird.
Describe your weird. What flavor of weird are you?
Well, I think there's a couple of weirds there. But okay, adult, let's see, man-child, adult baby. Let's see, problem avoidant.
To the point of like it's detrimental, or
detrimental. Trying to make sure everyone's having a good time all the time, no matter what. And that,
sir, please leave our funeral. Get these balloons out of here.
And it's like, what else? Are you guys okay? I think those are big ones.
Those are fun.
Yeah, but it is like there's a little bit of manic excitement, or like manic, let's all have a good time or something.
Yeah. Does that belie, like, not to get too deep?
Let's go.
But like, is there a sadness under that, or like past hurt?
Suzi.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
You fucking fool.
Of course. No, I've always like, it's a good thing because like, I still like, even when whatever, and I write, it's similar. I'm always, I found out there's a commonality of finding comfort in dysfunction. And I grew up in a dysfunctional family, shocker. And I was always like a peacemaker and a joy maker in my dysfunctional family.
What a great role, though.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be in the mix, like to be the one bringing joy is a pretty great instinct.
You have a similar...
Yeah.
I mean, we've talked about our families.
Yeah, for sure.
You're a joy maker in your family.
Yeah, and also...
Even though sometimes it's unappreciated.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also similar like school upbringing. Like definitely, fat and queer and teased and nerdy and excluded, and then tried to like, build the armor as a superpower. The jujitsu of like getting to the insult first before someone else can do it. And yeah. Very similar.
This is a sidebar, but I just want to know, so I don't know if I remember, like, in your queer journey, was it very early in adolescence or was it later?
No, later. Yeah, okay, not till college. Cool. And then it was like, yeah. And then there were like several years of like, I don't want to be this.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just going to find the right guy.
Work.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to find the right guy and it's all going to be fine.
Yeah. You're trying to break a curse.
Yes. And be like, well, it's kind of like when you have like a hole in the wall and you're like, I'll just put spackle on it and no one will see it. And then you realize.
I remember being like, I'll just never tell anyone.
Right.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I'm so stupid. I wasn't even committed enough to have sex. I did that trying to make out with girls in high school. Every time I made out with a girl, I was like, yeah, I fixed it. I'm good. See my flaccid noodle right now? This is working. I remember being like, I'm such a gentleman. I don't even get hard.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. I
remember thinking that. Like, I'm not vulgar. I don't
Tell your friends. Tell your friends if they want to come to a gentleman.
I'll kiss you. And when I take you to bed, I won't even get hard.
I won't even get hard. I won't even touch you. That's what a gentleman. Tell my mom that I was with you and my lady.
Jesus. Oh, God.
Why does he have a top hat on his dick? Well, ma'am, you noticed. Oh, God, Mano.
Oh, my God, that's really funny.
It's so funny. It's also so, like, sad. And I'm so glad. I mean, we can laugh now because these stories have happy endings. And it's like, thank God you know who you are now and you can be with whoever you want. Yeah.
It's been a road, man. It's been a journey, but a cool road.
Yeah.
A cool one.
Yeah. Would you, this can apply to comedy too. Yeah. Would you change anything about the journey knowing what you do now?
I think I would just be more myself, more aggressive, just more aggressively me sooner. Just like I think a lot of people would say that about themselves, but I think that's true for comedy and self. I wasted a lot of time asking for permission.
Ooh. In terms of what? Like
all of it.
Put it in the comedy world, like asking to do shows or what does this look like?
I was like seeking approval more than doing what I loved. You know what I mean? Like I was more like, is this good? Do you like this stuff? Do you like this character? Well, if the right person sees me doing X, then they'll magically change my life. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot of that.
Trying to fill a brief to get to the next perceived step, to get past the perceived gate, to get to whatever. Yeah.
Right.
But what an awful matrix to be caught in when you're on stage in the middle of a scene and you're not present and you're like filtering through all of that stuff.
Totally.
I related to that. I noticed there was like, and maybe you can put this in the timeline for me.
Okay. Yeah.
I can picture like a clear demarcation, like a singular moment when your improv just absolutely ascended.
Yeah.
And you truly started like playing in a really free, like unabashed way. You were funnier, you were more present, you were making big moves, like all of that. And I feel like it was around when you started doing bad drag shows.
Oh yeah.
And I remember at the time being like, oh, I wonder if now that he's making his own stuff, he feels like he has a seat at the table or something.
Yeah.
Talk to me about all of that. Am I right? Or what? No. I just want to know if I'm right. That came out wrong, but
you're seeking approval.
Yes.
No, you are right. Yeah, there's definitely like there's been a lot of times there's like the lives we've lived at UCB. But yes, I do that show, Bad Drag Race, with Oscar, and that's been really fun. Especially I think when that was like really like accepted and celebrated by the community in a really different way.
For listeners who aren't familiar, take a brief moment and describe the show.
I do a show called Bad Drag Race. We actually have some coming up this summer, starting June 27th. But it's just a parody of the show we love, Drag Race, but it's for crunchy, ugly comedians who put concept before look. It's a competition, but is it?
Right.
Is it a competition?
And give examples, like, why is it bad drag and what?
Yes. It is just like, it's so much more about the idea than how it looks. We do we do Snatch Game, which, right, is a parody of Match Game. We'll do it, but people will come with really stupid concepts. Like, one of my favorite recent ones was someone was like, I'm girl who is wet. And that was it. That was her frame of reference. She recently got wet and doused with water. So it's kind of like a really fun creative exercise of and I think it's fun too for the queer community just to be let's do some jazz. We all love drag, but I think a lot of queer spaces, there's been too much emphasis on doing it right or doing it beautifully. So I think this was just like improv. It took the same thing of I love doing this the way that makes us laugh or makes us, I don't know, makes us feel at home in a way.
And it's interesting that opening that door in your brain and applying it to this other thing you love, which is drag and Drag Race, your favorite show, and then lighting up that part of your brain, working that muscle, whatever, then starts bleeding into other things. And it's well, if I'm giving myself permission here to just be messy and do what I like, regardless of how this thing is perceived. Then I guess I do that everywhere now. Or I guess comedy is the same across the board. Why would it be different when I'm in a Herald or whatever?
How much of you, because now this is the bigger therapy, because you're bringing us, we're in therapy.
Yeah, we are.
We are. Because how much in recent years, and to your point of getting better at this thing we do, it's I've had to just be really cognizant about being the version of you that brought you here, the version of you that created the Shield and created the comedy and all of that stuff, right? That was all a defense mechanism, right? Now you're an adult. How do you honor the wounded comedian and bring those skills to the current you? You know what I mean? It's
great question.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But how do you separate them? So you're not I'm not still the wounded person. I'm hopefully the adult who loves themselves, who is thankful to the skill set this wounded young person made.
Do you want to know the honest answer?
Yes.
I might cry.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm doing a lot of wounded child work in therapy.
Yeah.
And I spend a lot of time mentally reaching back to those younger, I call them my little me's at these different ages, and being it's literally my version of it gets better, but it's I promise you, I know you feel so lonely. You will not be lonely. You will be so surrounded with love.
I love you.
And you will get to laugh for a living and make other people laugh, and it will be your job.
Suzi, I love you. You're so I'm upset. Oh,
but it's
give me your feet.
Hold your paws.
I love you. I do the same thing.
Yeah. And so what's interesting about what you just said, and it's really giving me food for thought, is when you said how do you bring them into the work or honor that in the work that you do? And I don't know the answer to that. I'm trying to bring them all on board and catch them up in my timeline. So when I get triggered by feeling excluded or something, I have to let them know we are not 11 anymore. It got great and we are fine and everything's cool now. So we actually don't have to be worried that nobody likes us or we're fine, but how does that come into the work? I think everything they went through is in the mix, and maybe how it shows up is in a way of where I'm conscious of not seeming mean or something. If I do seem mean or feel I hit below the belt or so, it's like I can't stop thinking about it for weeks after the, like I never want an audience to feel like they weren't taken care of, or that I made a quippy joke, but it's like I correct that perception immediately. It's like, oh, not to make fun of that town. I love it. It's like in that like crowd work stuff and ASCAT at the top of the show. I think that's where it shows up, is like wanting everyone to have a nice time.
Yeah, you're always like, you're very aware and about those things that I think like make the whole experience of a show better. But young you, I just completely identify with what you're saying. I visualize bringing young me with me, or at least like my therapist helps me be like, I want you to actually spend some time visualizing. It sucks, but like thinking of a place Hurt You was, and imagining you going to talk to Hurt You to pick you up. For me, it's like being picked up from school. Just being like, ugh, I have to like go. Now I always feel like I had to do like a performance of school was great today. Even though it was like 7 hours of
hell,
torture and hell and manipulation. I hated it. But yeah, I feel you. It's like, yeah, how can you bring younger you for the ride?
Do you feel like younger you shows up in your comedy in any way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think like the best part of me is a weird, expressive, lovable kid.
Yeah.
My interesting journey is like people have loved me and I haven't loved me. You know what I mean? Like, and that isn't kind of a mind fuck when people are like, we love you. You're fun. And I'm like, I don't know if I love me.
Yeah.
But yes, I pretty much delineated as like 8-year-old me. 8-year-old me was lovable, having a blast. And then somewhere along those negative messages came the damaged comedian in middle school and high school. And even in high school, I used to be called Wookiee by my friends. So like I kind of, and that was like playful, but it was also like, it kind of represented, again, this character who wasn't me.
Yeah.
It's this,
and it
like,
was because you had crisscross ammunition across your chest at school. And and you were 12 feet tall.
I refused to talk. At least in words. Yeah, no, it was like, yeah. So like I it's very interesting to be like that. There was the free kid. Here was the guarded comedian, and then somehow we got to adulthood. So like, how can we unify them?
Well, there you go. Now the goal is to be the free comedian, rather than the guarded comedian. Like rather than comedy as a defense, comedy is like arms open. We are safe, and we're all safe. And like, look how. Like comedy as an example to everyone of like how vulnerable we can all be, because it's all good. Yeah,
it's really cool. It's fun. It's fun to get to like, I don't know, experience your voice at different parts of your life. And frankly, it's like the best. I'm having the biggest blast. I sound fucking.
I love working on my trauma. I'm having a blast.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. My mom screamed at me. Woo! But it's like I really believe in my talent in a way that I never have before. Whatever that means.
What a great statement.
That fun.
In what way? What does that feel like?
It feels great. I don't know. It feels great. It's like sometimes I cringe at myself because it still challenges me, right? Like, I still sometimes challenge myself. Like, for example, I do a lot of writing, or I think everything I learned through improv, I've really started to manifest that into writing, or put that skill set into writing, just because that was one portal that presented itself for me. So I was like, great. But I'm finally just like, I'm good at this.
Great.
Whereas I feel like I used to ask for permission, like, do you like this? Now I'm like, no, this is good. You can hire me or not hire me, but I'm really good at this.
Yeah. I like what I do. And if you don't, then have a nice day. But yeah.
Whereas before I was like, there's something wrong. And that voice can still appear, duh. But.
Duh.
By
the way, duh, you idiot. If you were going to ask, yes, it can. Duh. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh, there's a bad voice. We know this.
Yeah.
But
take a coffee sip. The tease. You were edging me with the reaches. There we go. Welcome back.
I'm back. Fine Columbia morning. So Yeah, it's just I know what I have.
Yeah.
And that's all. And that's, for better or worse, who cares? But I believe in my skill set in a way that I never have before.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You say with a squinched up face and a question mark over your head.
Therapy, right? You're like, how I want to love myself, but there's still a voice inside going, girl, calm down.
Yeah. Let's talk about writing and how that intersects with your improv career and how they help each other and how it came about. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've always been probably a little bit writer brained in terms of improv, and just, I don't know how, I just was. So that naturally came to me. In fact, I think even when I'm in an improv scene, sometimes I'm not what's the character thinking? I'm more so, for better or worse, I'm more so what's the next funny thing to say? And so, but I think I was always writing. I was, whatever. I was creative. I did creative writing class in high school. So I was always it was I used to be a sad kid trying to write. And then I was like, oh, this can be funny too. And I remember I was at an early age trying to write about my family because I knew there was something funny about the dysfunction there.
Are we talking Sedaris style essays or little plays or sketches or?
More even before I knew how to write a TV show, I was trying to write it as a movie or TV show.
Great.
Yeah. I didn't know how to do it, but that was my favorite. I just feel like TV raised me.
Yeah.
And so I was I always wanted that to be the way to tell the story. But I think I just started writing and then getting I was just curious in that portal, right? Because I feel like we're surrounded by so many people who have started an improv and then been oh, this also translates to the writing skill.
Right.
Whether it's sketch or more than sketch.
And we're constantly on stage and or in green rooms with people who are showrunners and staff writers.
It's so cool.
It's awesome.
I'm thinking of Widow's Bay right now.
It's so good.
And it's filled with UCB talent.
Yes.
And created by
Dippold.
Who's, of course, I think the modern world knows her as an amazing writer, but Katie Dippold's just an amazing person who used to do improv.
Yep.
And then
still sometimes plays with the Smokes, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just it's so cool to see those, the seeds you plant.
It's wild.
And a simple concept as improv can become something so huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and you are a working writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you sit down to script something, does improv show up in that process?
So much.
How does it show up?
I'm never stumped when it comes to dialogue or jokes, really. That part is so easy to me. And I've gotten a lot of really great feedback from coworkers who are just Mano, just write the joke. Or just punch up this page. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really wonderful of them to be you'll do that. You'll do good at that. So go do that.
Mano will make it funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
It's really nice. I mean, there's other things I'm not as strong at when it comes to story and all these other things. I'm trying to learn more about that. But dialogue and jokes, I think, and world building. It's so easy for our brains to be we live in a world where hot dogs are money. It's easy to be great. Ketchup's more money. I'm a genius.
Nailed it.
I'm an improv genius. Oh,
wow. I see why you believe in your talent now more than ever.
Take the money. Take all the money.
Take all the hot dogs and ketchup. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Then
look at him go.
All right, class, today we're going to talk about if this, then what. Let's look at this simple example. In the world where a lion is a president, then a lion is also other things. And other presidents are also lions. And then
should a tiger be vice president?
Sure. And because a lion's president and a tiger's vice president, then the Secretary of State is either a lion or a tiger, but a different size. Are there any questions? Yeah.
Is this is it about big cats or is it about lions and tigers and bears?
Oh yeah, great idea. Great point. So if we put a bear in there, Any other questions?
Are you supposed to be here right now?
Yeah.
You're a teacher?
Yeah. Any questions?
Yeah. Are you supposed to be here right now?
Great question. Are there any other questions? Who has a question? I see one hand up from the only person in the class.
Why do you not have shoes on?
What? Oh, this is a great question. Let's apply this to if this, then what?
Oh, God.
My shoes are lions. I gotta go. I thought your ketchup thing was great.
Everyone loved it.
Everyone
loved it.
I'm already getting fan mail about it. People on the Discord are popping off.
They're losing their goddamn mind.
For part 2 of this episode, go to yesalso.supercast.com. If you like this podcast and you want double the content, head over to yesalso.supercast.com and subscribe. You can also help us out for free by subscribing to us on YouTube and talking us up to your improv communities. If you have a question that you'd like us to answer in one of our Q&A episodes, or a topic that you think would make a great bonus episode, put it in a 5-star review. If you're a theater who would like to host us for a live recording and improv show, let us know at yesalsopod@gmail.com. A very special thanks to our producer, Ryan Rosenberg, audio and video editor, Brian Kessler, and Britt Faye, who does our marketing. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next week. No, we won't, Suzi. That's not how podcasts work. They won't even see us. They will listen to us, so it's actually the opposite of both things you said. Thanks for listening, and you will listen to us next week. Maybe. We don't know.